Hello, and welcome to a special love and romance edition of Cacho On, a Game Center CX podcast. My name is Sam, and with me, as always, is my co-host Jackson of Nazareth. Something about him, a common misconception. He was born in Bethlehem, which is where many people think he was raised, but he was born there and then raised in Nazareth. So I just try and clear that confusion up whenever I can. Jackson, how's it hanging?
Is Bethlehem in Judea?
Is where?
Bethlehem?
What I don't know what Judea is.
For whatever reason, in my mind, the historical Jesus of Nazareth. The fact that I know about where he was born is that it was in Judea.
I don't know this person. I thought we were talking about Jackson, but yeah.
Okay. Well, now you got me thinking about other things.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is...
My biblical knowledge is very surface level, very my parents, or my dad rather, wanted to go to church and wanted to be a church person, but just wasn't really a church person, you know? So...
I've never been religious. My mom grew up religious, but kind of stopped, and my dad was never religious.
Okay.
But about a month ago, I did a lot of reading about the historicalness of Jesus as a person.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And only two things are fully believed by scholars to have happened, which is his baptism by John the Baptist and his crucifixion.
Oh.
Everything else is there's no concrete evidence of.
I'm surprised there's concrete evidence of those two things.
Yeah, it's just a combination of there's artifacts and skeletal proof of other crucifixions happening in the area at the time, and multiple accounts from multiple different people with lots of different conjoining details that they wouldn't have talked, these people.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, what a great way to start this specific episode. Before we get into the game itself that we're going to be covering, I wanted to say that we missed a week or two, I'm not sure, because we were deposed about concerning our whereabouts on January 6, 2021. Now, obviously...
hey, I had no concern.
Yeah.
I was worry-free.
Yeah, we weren't involved in that, but spoiler alert, Jackson brought a gun. He was very excited to show it to the grand jury. He had no ill intents. My lawyers say not to be talking about this, but this is essentially why we've missed a couple of episodes.
I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike, and I just got excited, dude.
Yeah.
It's just from the game.
He couldn't wait. He ran in there screaming.
And I'll say this: grand jury, it's a CT-sided map. It was not favorable for me.
No, you definitely tasted some pavement that day.
Yeah. But so yeah, this is what, season 3, episode 3?
I believe so. Yes.
And he is playing Tokimeki Memorial, which is a dating sim, the original dating sim, you could call it.
Yeah.
And for those unfamiliar, a dating sim is a game where you play a character that you name and doesn't really have an appearance. It's just your character is meant to be a full stand-in for you. It's full first person, and the game consists of scenes of talking to different characters with the end goal of hanging out with them and then, entering a relationship with one or more of them.
That made me really sad just now, realizing that the concept of a dating sim might need explaining to other people, as if this isn't universal knowledge.
I don't think it is. I would say most...
No, thinking about it, you're right. I just, man.
Yeah. Have you ever played one besides Doki Doki Literature Club, which I'm not counting?
I don't know if that one counts,
It
really.
doesn't. You don't date.
No. Yes. But I couldn't tell you. No, not a dating sim. I played other visual novels that were dating sim adjacent.
I've never played any visual novels.
They're not for you.
Yeah.
I know this to be true.
Because I can't read.
Or visualize.
My notes look like Charlie Kelly scribbles.
Yeah. No, I just I know you as a person. You would not find fulfillment in these games.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
But so in this game, you play as a high schooler, which who you choose a name and then also a nickname, which this is relevant to the episode. And you there's like I guess like a girl that the game kind of really points you towards, but it's supposedly like the hardest girl to end up with. That's how Sasano presented it, because the weird thing about a dating sim on this show is that at its core, just like the base game, there's not really a goal that he can strive for.
Right.
So Sasano set a goal for him, which is to end up with the character. What's her name? Something.
Red hair.
Yeah, red hair.
I just kept track of them by their hair colors. They were all different, except that there were like two redheads, but one of them was like
It's
darker red and with shorter hair. So
Fujisaki Shirio, something like that.
that was.
I don't have the last name. I don't have the last name written down, so I just was trying to remember. I just watched the episode today, so I should remember. But
Yeah.
whatever. The opening king text from in this episode is, "You can get a beauty even in the game world," which I like.
It's true, and thank you, King, for reminding us.
Yeah.
This is so. I just got to get this out of the way from the top. The episode opens, and I don't want to go chronologically, but this has to be mentioned. Reno walks in, and we discover that he's gotten married.
Yeah, but they said that last episode, right?
Yes, but apparently this was like he didn't tell anybody.
Oh, in the crew,
His staff all found out somewhere else.
A magazine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, he had an interview, and so he just kind of walked into this ambush. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I got married.
So due to that, this is a very weird episode.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it was maybe recorded like last in the season or something.
I would definitely, in between another episode. Yeah.
Is that just because this was the filming of this episode was supposed to be the part 2 of Famicom Jump,
Right.
which we haven't even seen yet.
Yeah.
And they just dropped on him, "Oh, since you got married, you're gonna play a romance game." And he just, he did it in one day. But and there's no Tamages, there's no interviews.
Right.
It's just full gameplay,
Yeah.
and then a pretty weak 1985 game collection.
Yeah. Oh God, I think I had some notes about how nothing burger that was.
I mean, if we want to do it now, I have them all.
I wrote
written down.
Woo, 1985. Yeah, let's hear it for 1985.
It's a rough one when the standout is Super Mario Bros.
Right. Yeah.
Which is not to say it's a bad game, but it's just the default game.
I think a total of 2 things I have, and that's Puyan or Puyan.
Yeah, Puyan.
It's no squoom, but hey,
Here's the full list.
And then I said City Connection is cool. That's all.
Here's the full list in order that it was presented. There's Door.
Yeah.
Zippy Race.
Yo.
Which it was known as Moto Race over here.
Boo.
The Return of Super Arabian. Which I have to admire this particular chunk of 1985 game collection bits, starting from the first episode of season 3, because they're very thorough and don't really mind if there's any overlap with past ones. They're not gonna say, "Hey, just because you've seen it doesn't mean we're not gonna include it."
Right.
So Super Arabian, Frontline, True Shogi, Naito Kudan Shogi Secret.
Ooh.
Which I've never played Shogi. Have you?
No.
Me neither.
That's
It's like checkers with little house-shaped pieces.
Yeah. Doesn't that one girl... Is that what that one girl in Persona plays?
Yeah, I was about to say. 10-Yard Fight, which we've also seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario Bros., Puyan, and City Connection. I think that's 4 repeats. I think Super Arabian, 10-Yard Fight, Mario, and City Connection have all been featured on game collections before.
I have to wonder... out loud,
Mm-hmm.
he posited to his co-host, comma,
oh, that's me.
why they're limiting themselves so much. Why it seems like they're limiting themselves so much, spending so much time in 1985. Is this the third 1985 episode?
I think it's been going since the first of season 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I wonder if they'll move on to 1986 eventually, or if they're going to do more repeats, But even still, it's like you could have stretched out 1985, 2 episodes, okay. But now it's just, you said 4 repeats?
Yeah, that's not just for this season. That's for the
Right.
the whole show so far.
That's better. That's a little better. But I still think my point stands. Why is this happening? Why are they doing this?
I think they're going through the whole year and touching on like big releases in 1985 because it showed the date of release with each one, and I noticed it was like hovering around like August and September. So I think they are just kind of working through the whole year.
I wonder if they keep that up. I do distinctly remember games from, the next decade, them having their own
90s?
collection. Yeah, the 90s.
I would have thought there'd be more games to do in the 90s and the 80s.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're going to touch on all the big hits going year by year chronologically, that's a big task. I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, to be fair, this is also the first time they're doing this, so they're probably just trying it. They're feeling it out.
True, yeah.
Like a lot of things, they hammer it down as they go. Is that a right term? Hammer it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or at least I got what you meant.
Yeah.
We learn a lot about Areno this episode, about his private life. And I think some of the strongest memories I have of this show are actually when he's just playing a game and talking about his life outside of the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be funny either. There's this really great, what was he playing? Was it Seaman?
He was doing what? With what?
You know that Dreamcast game with
No.
it's a fish and he's got the face of a man?
I'm going to be honest, I know 2 Dreamcast games.
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
I was going to say
Power
Shenmue.
Stone.
Power Stone, and then like MVC2, the Dreamcast port.
Okay. And Shenmue.
Yeah. 1 and 2, I guess. But yeah. No, I don't know, but that sounds crazy. It's like that Photoshop picture of the like moon emoji face on the fish from a few years ago.
I don't remember that.
I'll show you that after.
Okay. No, it was really, really surreal. Essentially, you just raise this fish type thing.
Type shit.
Yeah, but he's talking about how he's talking about his past relationships and how he knew when each of them wasn't going to work.
Really?
And how he knew when one was going to work. Yeah.
Huh.
It's been a long time. I may be conflating 2 or 3 things there, but I think I've got the gist of that. And I look forward to when we reach that.
He does mention in this one that he has had 3 like serious relationships.
3, yes.
3 including his current wife.
Yeah. And I know the story because it's what he talks about later, but I don't want to
I'm
say
excited.
it right now. Yeah.
Is it this season?
I think about it a lot. It makes me feel better about myself and the choices I've made.
Mm-hmm.
Which was maybe a sad thing to admit on a recording, but
I
what were
think
you
it's fine.
saying?
When you first started talking about how he likes to talk about his life when playing this, that made me think that's kind of the way that I think this show highlights the true like beauty of games.
Uh-huh.
And not that they're like just a way to kill time and to feel like you're doing something, but that they can be, and for more and more people now, they are part of your life. They're not separate. They're not a thing to do when you don't have shit going on. Mm-hmm. They are shit going on for a lot of people.
Absolutely. I would have slammed my hand down on this table if I thought the table could take it. Yes.
I mean, I'm thinking about even myself. I don't play that many single player games these days. I just don't have the time. Mm-hmm. Shout out Donkey Kong Bonanza though. 100% of that a couple weeks ago. Yeah. That's a good game. But like I'll play multiplayer games like Marvel Rivals or the Battlefield 6 beta is going on right now. But I'll only play with people now. Mm-hmm. Like for me, like it's tantamount to hang out with my friends. Yeah, it's on the computer.
Yeah, it's not a replacement.
Yeah,
absolutely. I think that's definitely more understood as time goes on. Mm-hmm. And as the older generations die out, I guess.
Yeah.
People that didn't grow up with video games.
And things like mobile games have made it so it's more integrated into your life. Gaming, it's like Pokemon Go and stuff.
Yeah.
All this crap. I think this episode is one of the best so far in terms of just weird translated phraseology.
Is this the second one from the Something Awful group?
Yeah, it is.
It's
SAGCCX.
Yeah. Having watched and really thought about the translations from TV Nihon, and then going back to this, because I'm used to this group. This is where I've seen almost all of my episodes. And now it's like, it feels bizarro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think TV Nihon does a more professional job.
Yeah?
I feel like theirs could be on TV more than the SAGCCX ones. Because all the text in SAGCCX, when it covers Japanese text, is just like Arial, like unbolded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the TV Nihon ones, they would always put it off so you could still see the Japanese text, or put it like a little bit overlapping, and they would try to have the text reflect the typeface of the Japanese text.
Right.
Like if it's bold and orange, it'll be bold and orange in English.
Yeah, it's strange. It's weird.
Yeah.
I think you have a point there. I don't want to admit it, honestly, because I don't want to. It feels not derogatory, but like
I mean, no, they still did amazing work.
yeah, a work that I couldn't do.
Yeah.
Work yeah.
That they didn't get paid for.
And and thank God they've done it.
Yeah.
It really helps ignite a lifelong love for the show.
Yeah. I want to be clear. I don't think it's awful quality.
Oh God, no.
And also, it clearly is more efficient because they've done like 1 million episodes.
Yes, they have.
Or TV Nihon, we saw 10.
Yeah. We got way off track there. Somehow we're still talking about the episode, which is new for us. Arino got married.
Yeah.
Yeah, his staff said, "I'm glad you have a wife who likes video games."
Yeah, I think I said the name of his wife in the last episode.
I think you did too.
So go back to the end of that one if you want to hear
and then email us and tell us what it was, please.
Yeah. This episode didn't even have Moshi Moshi. Tactics.
No ring tactics.
It had nothing.
Yeah, just straight dating sim. You know, I actually like. So I think this was a great episode.
Me too.
I'm glad you think so.
It blew past.
Yeah,
it felt really short.
Yeah, I think it's really cool the flexibility and the staff and what did I write? I should just read from my notes. Oh, that was essentially it. It led to this, great premise of an episode.
Yeah, the wedding celebration special.
Yeah, let's throw what we have out the window. Mm-hmm. We have a real opportunity here.
Yeah,
and they nailed it.
Yeah.
And they knew Arena would nail it too, even not knowing what he was getting into.
I think games like this, where he can take it at his own pace, provide some of the best banter from him.
Oh yeah.
Because he's not so stressed.
Exactly.
He can hover over dialogue options for 2 minutes straight.
And he's not playing the same thing over and over again, so to speak, I guess. I mean, it is...
It's a game where you press...
It's the same menus and the same stuff like that, but it's not like I'm doing this and I keep failing it and then I have to go back and keep trying it until I succeed. Yeah. It's just constant succession, I guess.
The controls of this game are basically the directions and then A. Or, in this case, circle.
Yeah.
Which I thought about that today while watching. We've talked about they use circle on PlayStation for confirm in Japan. As opposed to X.
It still blew my mind.
That is probably... They don't have the mix-up on that I and anyone else might experience with Nintendo controllers.
Right, yeah.
Because they're in the same place. Isn't that weird?
Do you think that was a Sony of America thing? Did you explain it last time too? Okay, yeah.
Because I think they thought, it's blue.
Right.
And at the very least, a red circle might be like stop.
Right. Or X to, check it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's always so weird the way they change things.
Except sometimes they don't.
Honkies, right.
Metal Gear Solid 1, in all versions, you still use circle.
Really?
Yeah, I remember the first time I played that on an emulator, I was so tripped up by that. I had to find a scan of the manual and read, how to play.
Oh, yeah, he is playing on a PlayStation, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So I guess this is technically the first PlayStation challenge.
Yes, even though this game wasn't originally released for the PlayStation. It was on It was a PC engine
PC engine,
game.
TurboGrafx thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
Super CD-ROM squared. On May 27th, 1994, written by Koji Igarashi.
Of Castlevania fame, is that him?
Yeah. This was his first task at
Right.
Konami.
That's still one of my favorite stories from the interviews, man.
Which, I mean, Arino liked his game.
He had to make this in order to make the thing he wanted. And I always think, like, you got to make Tokimeki Memorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also got to make Symphony of the Night. Like, come on, Tokimeki Memorial, man.
Akumojo Dracula X.
Yeah, this is This is gaming history. It really is, even if it's not as well known as Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I mean, people still love like visual novels and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, one of the biggest games, it's kind of fallen off, but like a huge release from the past month was the Umu Musume game.
The
horse racing game.
Derby, yeah.
Yeah, and like most of the gameplay of that is clicking through dialogue if you
Right.
care about the characters. And you just like buff their stats and then they race, which is just like a video.
Jackson, do you care about the characters?
Of Umu Musume?
Yes.
No. It's based on an anime. Based on an anime.
It breaks my heart to hear this.
Have you played Umu Musume?
No, but I know that you're collecting these horse girls. You're raising and training these horse girls. And the fact that you don't care about these horse girls, it breaks my heart.
I don't care if they win.
Exactly.
It's a roguelike. It pretty much is.
More like you're like a rogue with their feelings and their hearts.
Yep.
So.
Because they're animals.
Bro, they're literally girls.
They have tails and ears.
Girls can be horses.
Well, they have
too.
ears.
They have ears.
If she have ears, I don't want it. But okay, but I kind of touched on this, but I didn't really expand, which is the phraseology in the translation. Like, here's some of my favorites. The crew is they're going to learn romantic techniques from Arino.
The crew is going to learn romantic techniques.
That's yeah.
That's kind of clunky. Wait, I'm gonna try and preempt you with one. Is it whoever the fuck director Sakijo is? Did you see that?
No. I was gonna say Arino is showing some misogyny.
So,
Just something the narrator says.
I think that's a point in their favor. I like the way they phrased that one.
He also said, I only ever dated 3 girls, but the number of girls I hugged is legendary. So good for him, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry. These specific translations, I'm a fan actually.
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah, but they're not. Okay, they're not as true. You wouldn't put them on TV.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't pass muster.
Mustard.
In that regard.
Mustard. God, we need to be put down.
You know what I learned?
What?
That's the name. God, if you already know this, I'm feeling so stupid. That's the name of the guy who made the beat.
Of course I know that.
I didn't know that.
You think in Not Like Us, he says mustard on the beat hoe for nothing?
I didn't understand it, and I didn't assume.
Dude, you as not hearing... I'm not like super into modern hip hop, but I know enough. And you as someone who isn't into it at all, that is very funny to hear. Did you know Mustard is actually a DJ? Bro, yes.
Look, all I'm saying is
Did you know he made the beat? You thought he was just saying mustard?
I didn't attribute it to anything. It could have been nonsense. It could have been something I didn't understand. But I didn't hear that and think, oh, of course, mustard, like the grown man, you know?
For those who are out of the know, we're talking about halfway through the song TV Off by Kendrick Lamar. He yells, there's a beat change, and he yells mustard really long and loud. God, that's funny.
Look at that cultural thing that I didn't get. I'm not white enough to Google it, you know.
Why does he say mustard? Okay, we have to move on. We can't keep talking about this.
One more thing. That feels like something our old boss would do.
Do what?
Patty?
Would Google what that meant?
Yes,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So the thing that I think is most interesting about this game is how they choose to differentiate the personalities of the girls. Which is not so much... It's, I would say, about as much in how they act and how they talk. Like, the specific word choice that they choose is... I
noticed
on
some of
display.
that. Yeah.
Like the art girl loves to start with English phrases.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
She says, so tired.
I think I wrote some down. Yeah. So fun.
Yes. I see. And then she just says a normal Japanese sentence.
Did she say good timing, or did I write that down about something else?
I think she might have, yeah.
Okay.
Good timing. Yeah, that sounds right. But then the one girl that went to the art museum talks like very long and like drawn on sentences and is very X starts with an E, help me. Eloquent.
Okay.
Very eloquent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a very interesting way to characterize these characters. Because I'd say beyond that, there's probably at least 3 of them that are all basically interchangeable.
I wish they'd put one in a cowboy hat and made them talk like that.
They didn't know about back then.
Howdy.
Howdy. They didn't know about cowboys in Japan back then.
We thought you were Cowboy Tanaka.
We should have put this, but should have said this earlier, but at the start of the game, when Arino was inputting his name, he put his name, and then for nickname, he put what he says his wife calls him. Which you want to go for it?
My wife calls me Daddy.
But I think based on the context and the way that he says it, I feel like it's more of like an old man, like the kind of, you would say it as like, an old man. That the same kind of use as that.
Okay, so you think it's more like cutesy and endearing?
It's like Obusan.
Okay, then maybe how we would interpret it over here.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
But there's several moments where
sucking all the fun out of this, man.
Where
it's Daddy Arino. Come on.
There's several moments in this episode where the girl is like comfortable with him enough to use a nickname on him, and so they'll just call him Daddy mid-sentence. And they're just standing by the school gate or whatever.
And the whole crew laughs at him.
Yeah.
Like,
and every time he's like, "Oh,
so embarrassing." Bro, you put the name in.
And they also ask you at the start of the game, they also ask you for the redhead girl's birthday and blood type, I think.
Yeah.
She says, do you remember it? But it's just meant to put in whatever you want.
Okay.
And he puts his wife's. My wife's, of course.
Right. He's all about his wife. In almost every way except for when he's being Arino the pervert. Yeah. In which, he was several times this episode. Yeah. But I think he had a lot of great moments that show that he's a wife guy at heart. Mm-hmm. I as a wife guy, I can relate to this. Shout out to my wife that I love. Uh-huh. And is pretty and smells good.
And she's in the room with us right now.
Is the wife in the room with us right now?
You look up like crawling conjuring on the ceiling.
That would be an incredible bit. Just made up wife, Oh man.
Yeah.
I think this game's oozing charm, and I think part of it is the thing you mentioned about the different dialects and accents that the different girls have. Mm-hmm. I think it's that era of PlayStation games when they're making the leap from Super Nintendo and they realize they can do all of these things. And so part of it's the aesthetics, like that green checkered scrolling background when you're in the menu. Or when you go to look at the girls' favorability, what they think of you, Uh-huh. It's got those faces. Which, by the way, when he goes there and they're all sad faces, that was, oh my God, that was so funny.
Did he get so stressed out when there's the bomb there?
Yeah.
Whoa! What's this?
The bomb!
I also love that you hear an explosion sound if you don't do anything about it.
I laughed so hard.
There's one point where you hear a boom and he says, "What was that kaboom?
Right.
Did the bomb go off?"
Come on, you know, man. You already know.
It's kind of lucky that he ended up with the girl because she's the one with the bomb that exploded.
Mm-hmm.
And like the right before the finale where you see like the result, she rejected a date from him.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, imagine. He. How long did he spend playing this? Do you remember?
7 hours.
7 hours.
Maybe a little less than.
If he had failed this, what do you think he would have done?
They probably would have gone, "Oh, I ended up with this one." They probably been like, "Reno, your romance techniques suck."
Oh wait, he's on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
He can probably load a save.
Oh, probably. But this also doesn't feel like the type of game where they would do that. That's also because it's like a special.
Right.
They probably would have just been like, "Oh, ha 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 ha."
Yeah, I mean, and again, they were throwing spaghetti at the wall here.
Yeah.
It stuck really well, but they didn't know that when they did it. So.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of Reno's romance tips.
Uh-huh.
I wrote down,
Oh, yeah.
I wrote down every single one, which I regretted because I remembered there had being like 10 at most.
There's 12, right?
25.
What?
Yes.
I made the mistake of about halfway through realizing there was a lot and I didn't write down any. So yeah, you take it away.
They had tip 14 twice.
What, really?
Yeah. Translation error, I
Okay.
assume.
Then it went to 16.
Or broadcasting error, and they translated it correctly. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
I won't. They're from something awful.
Oh man. No, I'm not going to get into it.
Okay.
Yes, I am. So,
All right.
No, it's too...
Make up your mind.
The something awful discussion is...
People don't even know what that is anymore. I barely do. I don't know.
That's what I was going to say. There's a generational divide between us in terms of the types of internet we were raised on.
I couldn't even tell you what the website looks like.
And what I want to tell you is that if you think something awful was...
As the name implies.
yeah, it's not.
Okay.
You know? It definitely didn't resemble... To use the most popular example, like 4chan, for example.
Okay.
You know?
It was cleaner than that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a low bar.
Are you a B-tard? Is that what they call them?
That's what they call them back then. I don't know what they call them now.
Oh, okay. I just heard that.
They have terms that I'm not willing to say while it's recording, actually.
Sneaky gooba.
Old friend and new friend.
Oh, yeah.
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 Actually, I can tie this into 4chan.
Oh.
I think the first dating sim I ever played, do you know, so there's B, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much you know about 4chan. There's different boards.
Mm-hmm.
B is random. And
I know about poll.
Poll, good
The
lord.
political one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
V is for Vidya.
Yeah.
And then the V community, God, I hope I'm remembering this right. Members of the V community made a dating sim where all the girls had a different disability.
Okay.
Like they were missing an arm or they were blind.
Okay.
Stuff like that. I was... that was a decade and a half ago I must have played that. But that was my first exposure to this.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. God, I hope I'm remembering that right.
I'm sure it's real. It sounds like something that would be real.
It was a labor of love. It wasn't like
Like a
yeah,
like that.
No, it's
It was genuine.
Yes, exactly.
It's probably a 4-hour
I
YouTube
realized
video on
after
it.
the fact that everything I said made it sound like some slop of crap, you know, made to make fun of people. No, they love that game and they love those girls.
You wouldn't call it disability slop?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what I would call that. Maybe you.
Wait.
Reno's romance tips. Let's see here. A lot of these were just like whatever. But right off the bat here, tip number 1, when you're asking a girl out on a date, don't say where you're going first.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right?
Oh, I remember a couple of them.
Yeah.
I remember give him the cold shoulder. He rejected a date from the girl he was trying to get.
Yes.
Which is very funny.
Set up a date, then cancel the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems like a pain to, just based on these.
A lot of these are, what was that quote? Reno is showing some misogyny.
Yeah.
One
was like, I remember, if you meet a shy girl, ask her out immediately.
Right, yeah.
Don't give her time to think about it.
Just love bomber, man.
Yeah.
If you're not going out, it's not two timing.
Right.
Which he used to justify his pursuit of several of the game's girls, if not all of them.
Which, to be fair, if you don't, you get punished.
Well, I wonder how that works, because obviously it's a balancing act, but can you, if you make them like you in the first place, or rather if you don't make them like you in the first place, will they come back and set up the bomb?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it'll be a thing where, like, they don't like you, but then they see you hanging out with 2 different girls or something.
Hey, girls, am I right?
It's pretty advanced for 1994. I don't know.
Yeah. If you don't get along well at first, forget her. Followed by notice her fashion sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I remember when this one came up, very weird. Because he met up with the classmate's, like, little sister character.
Uh-huh.
Out at, like, the mall.
Oh, he's getting with his best friend's little sister. That's right.
But what made him say pay attention to fashion sense was she was just wearing, like, a white shirt with a strawberry on it.
Right.
And he said, strawberry shirt? Ugh! Which is like, what? Who cares? You wear a matching blue.
Reno, my man, this is why you only ever had 3 relationships, all right?
He dresses like a garbage man. Which is a very respectable job, and probably, if we're being honest, they make more than female doctors.
It's okay to... Do they really?
No.
Oh, my God.
Of course not.
It's okay to date only a few women. It's okay to hug a lot of girls.
Yep. It's legendary, in fact.
Tip number 22, and I want you to tell me your thoughts on this. Don't call girls out on their lies.
He said don't?
Don't.
As a maybe malfunction on my brain, I can't not do that.
I knew it. I knew it.
I call my parents out on that.
You are one of the most stubborn motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. You will not let a sleeping dog lie. I like to call it calling a spade a spade. Uh-huh. I don't know, and I'm being honest, if that's something people are allowed to say, if we discover that as racial
calling a spade a spade?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Maybe we should say it more and find out.
Okay.
Go on. No, say it.
Maybe I should say calling it like
say it.
like a club, or a heart.
Oh, I know you didn't.
Or a diamond.
Okay.
I was just trying to piece together in my head what the connotation there could be at all.
I think I know, but I feel like I'm always going off on things I half remember or half understood.
Mm-hmm.
I was just so wrong.
I remember your wife telling me it's bad to call sprinkles jimmies.
Yeah, that's real. I Googled that.
Yeah.
I did Google that one.
Yeah.
Because I didn't believe it, actually.
I kind of still don't.
Yeah.
Because that was long enough ago that I don't remember the details.
No, what I believe is it's like spade being a derogatory term for African Americans.
Really?
And then it was used to profile,
Huh.
Just call a spade. We know he did it.
That's worth a Google right now.
We know he's going to do it, right?
Yeah. I'm going to look that up. You keep talking. Oh, we're kind of done talking about the episode almost. Do you have much more?
I wrote more notes on this than I've written for any game so far.
Really?
Yes. What are we at? What's runtime?
39.
We got some time for that. Come on.
I just have
come on.
non-related crap to
Yeah.
talk about. I haven't really talked to you in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'm looking up calling a spade racist. Fraser was well, that's the Google AI thing. Is it racist to call a spade? Code switch on NPR. God, this is long.
Honestly, I think I'm relieved that I'm not just making this up out of thin air at this point. Okay.
Let's see. Spade stuck because of Erasmus from a classical 2002 case study.
Bro, I knew it was from that case.
The spade in the Erasmus translation has nothing to do with the deck of cards, but rather the gardening tool. To call a spade a bloody shovel. The early usages of the word spade did not refer to either race or skin color. Okay.
Well, all right.
Boom! Wokies get bodied.
Much ado about nothing.
I'm glad we looked that up.
Yeah.
Now we know. Now we can rest easy. And I can keep calling spades.
Something they touch on really briefly here that we don't see.
Reno's bowels. They touch on his bowels.
If they did, I'm sure I wrote 2 pages on that.
That was last episode. They showed him naked.
Oh, wait. Was that last episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Takeshi Castle.
Yes. I wish we could enhance that somehow. I need the truth.
I'll draw it.
I wonder if it's just like a Filthy Frank type suit, that
Pink?
just happens to match his
Skin?
Skin, yeah.
That'd be even funnier.
Yeah. Something they touched on here that we don't see a lot of in America, I guess this is our cultural corner, blood type compatibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. They touched on it. I don't even remember how, but I remember talking about it with my wife who was watching the episode with me, and telling her that that's a thing in not America,
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about that?
No, nothing at all.
Do you think it's more likely? Do you believe in that more than astrology? I ask this knowing that you don't believe in astrology in the slightest.
I have a tendency to, I guess, believe it because it's based in something that's real.
Stars exist.
Sure. But
if you believe the liberal media.
Stars exist, but
if you believe
but it's also like it's not just stars, it's stars in the way that they move around the earth. Whereas blood types, that's just a real thing.
Okay.
And that there's different ones. As in positions of stars aren't really different things.
I know what you're saying, but the stars very much do. Wait, nope, disregard. I almost said something stupid there.
We're going to say determine.
No, I was going to say the stars very much do move around the earth.
Fucking Polish guy is calling. What's his name? Copernicus is calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, honestly, I didn't pick that up when watching this, and I didn't even know that was a thing until you said it probably 3 minutes ago.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's...
Do you have more on that?
No, I know people put... I think there's people that put as much stock in that as some people put in astrology.
Really?
That we're aware of,
Really?
Yeah, it's a huge thing, and it's just something that we never even think about over here.
I wonder what the point or like evolutionary origin of blood types are. Because that feels like that has no point.
That's a good question.
The way maybe it was for something that was area specific.
I was going to say maybe it was a geographical thing before, modern times when we're all everywhere.
Yeah, or like I was going to say in the same way like the appendix was to like filter out toxins that we don't even encounter anymore.
Right.
Maybe it was some blood types were in this area because they were in contact with this kind of thing more.
Yo, mosquitoes can smell your blood. They know what blood type you have, and there's kinds of bloods they don't like.
Really?
So, I mean, yeah, I think you're really onto something here.
They certainly like mine.
They do?
Yeah.
They kind of avoid mine. Oh, am I negative? What are you?
Don't even know.
Oh, yeah?
I've never known.
They made me find out.
How do you know?
In the military. It goes on your dog tag.
How do you come to know? Just like a blood test?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there was a late in my basic military training, there was a day where we could do some shit I didn't want to do, or we could all take a bus and go donate some blood.
You said shit.
So?
I don't know. It's poopy.
I would have got lit up if I said it when I was in basic training.
Really? You weren't allowed to swear?
No.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why that comes across as really funny to me.
Well, other people are.
Like the boss?
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
And actually, that's half of a lie, but I don't want to talk too much about that.
Okay.
Reno the pervert. Let's touch on him a little bit, or let's let him touch on us a lot. Thoughts?
I don't think he'd want to.
Well, you're right.
Because he's married.
Nice save for my self-esteem there. Yeah. I'm cute, man. I could do
You're too tall for him.
Ooh, maybe.
He'd be intimidated.
Yeah. But I'm willing to call him daddy.
Really?
And I'm not crazy about strawberries.
Really?
So, yeah.
I guess I'm not either.
Most of that's true. I'm not going to call him daddy, no.
Oh.
Strawberries are fine.
Yeah, what do you have about his perversion?
Him going on the dates to the pool and then peeking on other girls in the shower while he's there.
You're getting mixed up. There's a scene very
The girls asked him to.
Yes. No. There's a scene very early on where he's at the school showers or something, and he has the opportunity to peek into one of the windows, in which he does and gets caught. But then later on, about maybe 2/3 through the episode, he goes on the pool date with Fujisaki, and then he's given the opportunity again and says, "No, I'm not going to do it this time."
Okay.
He reforms it.
All right.
Yeah. He grows.
Wow. Actual growth.
Mm-hmm.
That first time he looked, Jesus Christ, that was a lot more than I was expecting.
What, the drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. It was up to the line, I guess.
Yeah.
And it caught me off guard.
The art style in this game
Especially because these are teenagers. It's like, come on, yeah.
That's okay over there.
Apparently,
You should know that by now with this.
Yeah, I don't. I think I purposefully reject internalizing that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want that to become something I'm like, oh well, it's just like that over there.
Yeah.
I would like that to remain something that always pings me.
Right. I was gonna say something which is coming at you right now, which is that the art style of this game is very funny. The characters have huge heads
or huge chins.
Yeah, and also in both scenarios, very low placed eyes.
Yeah,
they're. I don't know how much you know about face anatomy.
Wait, what? What is that?
What?
You said play size?
Placed, like on their head.
Oh,
their eyes
okay.
are
Yes,
placed low on their head.
All right, yeah.
I don't know how much you know about face anatomy, but your eyes are halfway up your head.
I'm a face owner.
The bottom of your nose is halfway between your eyes and your chin, and then your mouth is halfway between your nose and your chin.
I know that there are 3 basic face types. You're either normal, regular, Megamind, or Sid the Sloth.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Is Sid the Sloth.
Yeah.
Yes.
A
gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with, and so is Sid the Sloth. But
John Leguizamo.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were in a movie together.
The Menu.
Yeah.
We watched it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't care for it.
I less than that, I hated it.
Hated it?
I'm repulsed by that movie.
Really?
Yeah, I really thought it was... I didn't say that in front of your wife.
I'm so shocked. Not because of that, but rather, I've never seen you play nice before.
Just she seemed very excited by it.
Yeah, we like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, she was pregnant.
What?
I didn't want to,
Sorry, I knew. I promise I knew.
Yeah. Well, eventually you knew. Yeah. God damn, you're fucking fat.
To touch on a few other things. It took him 4 months to get a date. That was pretty funny.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. The thing I wanted to say about the face.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Oftentimes you look at the characters, the eyes, the bottom of the eye is like is lower down than the bottom of the nose. Oh. They have like Charlie Brown face structure. You know what I mean?
That's some fetal alcohol syndrome stuff, man. Come on.
Do you have anything for AD MVP?
I don't. I wrote something, and that's that there was no real AD involvement, right?
Yep.
Super weird. Which makes me think that their involvement is probably pre-planned.
I would agree.
You know,
Or
rather
maybe this is just not the type of game where he needs help.
there's that too. What is the AD going to come in and do?
Yeah,
I guess?
this game doesn't require any technical skill except for the ball rolling.
Right.
The ball rolling minigame. That seemed impossible.
That was funny.
But to be fair, he chose like the art like or like the museum like girl for that. Which is like why? Take the sport girl.
You know what you're getting into now.
Yeah. Do you have any arena why? Did I just say that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe you did. Yeah. Sometimes he would choose what was obviously the wrong dialogue choice.
Yeah, he did.
And I am again reminded why he's only had 3 relationships.
For me, I wrote that the one where he was invited to walk home by Fujisaki, but rejects it as part of his technique. Like, okay, all right, bro.
That is not the move you think it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, when fucking hell when he shows up to the date. And she's there. I got lightheaded from that cough.
Okay.
And she takes one look at him and wordlessly turns around and leaves.
Who?
I don't remember which girl it was. Wasn't the main girl, I don't think.
Oh, like I think it was one of the first dates, right? Yeah.
And so he asked her out again.
Mm-hmm.
And the same shit happened again.
Yeah. He couldn't catch a break.
I thought that was phenomenal.
And then he started pumping points into his looks.
Right. Which turned out to be the answer.
Yeah.
He just showed up, and I guess he was uglier than they remembered when they agreed to go on the date with him.
God damn. Shit.
Just to leave without saying a word. Just
probably got there on foot.
Yeah. His best friend, the guy he meets when he first transfers to this university. Right, yeah. We never see him pursuing girls.
No.
We always go to him when we need to know what the girls are thinking.
And also what their phone numbers are.
Yes.
So, like how he just tapped in.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the only guy that owns a phone book in the city.
I'm thinking he's, you know.
Think he's past his prime?
God, I hope not. Oh my God.
He's like 15.
No, man. I think he's gay.
Oh. Did they have that back then?
What was the year?
94?
They had that for several centuries, for all of humanity, actually.
Did Ellen DeGeneres come out on TV by that time?
I always have to remember that she's been around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't think there was anything else here. Ooh, I did write that this was the first challenge with a more specific goal than just clearing it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. I hope we see more of that in the future.
Yeah, or seeing the ending footage, as they normally put it.
Yeah.
I freaking love ending footage.
I think if I had the biggest arena why would be, as the narrator put it, his hunger cannot be satisfied by just one woman. And he starts juggling all these different women.
But I think you're supposed to. Again.
I think it's an option.
Mm-hmm.
I think Areno got way in over his head, and he eked out a victory.
Yeah.
You know? I think he learned his lesson early on enough that he could recover.
Yeah, I think you're right. But,
He was very sniffly this episode, too.
Areno?
Yeah. When I'm getting down to those notes, I think we're done here. oh my God, I wrote the same note you did.
What?
I appreciate the way the translators tried to capture the character's verbal quirks.
Oh, yeah.
Yo!
Shout out.
Yeah, all right. I think that's it for me. I do want to shout out again when one of the 80s comes up and asks him, like who his favorite girl is.
Oh yeah.
And he responds, "My wife."
Yeah.
And then the AD clarifies and says, "In terms of the girls in the game, which one is your favorite?" And he thinks about it really hard, and then he turns around and goes, "My wife."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Funny.
3 out of 3 clears so far this season. What do you make of that?
I think he's on a roll. And should we make predictions now?
I can't make a prediction.
Oh, because you know.
Yes.
I'll make a prediction.
I know what happens for the next 2 seasons straight.
I think this is a flawless season.
You think it's just no mistakes? Or not no mistakes. Oh God. I don't know if he ever does an episode like that at all.
Yeah.
You think he's going to clear every single episode?
I do.
Okay.
I think, and also I would think this will be the only season in which he does.
Okay. All right.
He's sprightly still.
Yeah.
Just barely.
All right. Locked in. We will see what happens.
We still have 5 minutes.
What, until the sponsors?
No, until an hour.
Oh my God. I forgot our fucking sponsor. Hey, you ever you ever go to like a fucking you see like when you go to like
the hell is she talking about?
A fucking website, right? You know?
Yeah.
Squarespace.
Oh, you need stamps. Stamps.com.
They'll ship food to your door. All right?
Yeah.
You've never had such a good night's sleep.
Or you ever want to get food that has funny ass quotes on the bag?
Yeah.
You go to Chipotle. You ever wanted to see what kind of bullshit is going around near your house? Google Maps. You ever wanted to play Roblox? Download a Roblox.
My kids keep asking me to play Roblox.
Don't, bro.
I know. And it's not just because I'm scared of what they're going to see on there. I am a little scared of that, but also it's because I know I'm going to have to deal with it in the same way that I have to deal with Minecraft. I love playing Minecraft, but it's the account situation. Oh. Especially because they're playing on Switch, so they need to log into their Nintendo account and then log into their Microsoft account. Mm-hmm. They need to do this every so often, or else I have to scan a QR code and go onto Microsoft's website. Okay. And they have to hope to God there isn't some connection error and they get kicked out. And it's just a huge fucking hassle. And I know Roblox is going to be the same way because they're going to want to play on my phone. They're going to want to play on the computer. Thank God it's not on the Switch.
I thought you were going to say you're going to have to put up with it in the same way as Minecraft just because of like the kind of like mindless like mod stuff where it's just all like community made and it's just all just kind of like whatever.
That's
how I feel whenever I see like the mods that your boys have.
Yes.
They're just complete nothing to me.
You're not wrong.
On top of, which also for me, I just don't care for Minecraft at all.
There's a joy, an inherent joy in watching their discovery and their own joy of finding out how these things work and playing with all these cool toys. Mm-hmm. In a way that I can't imagine you could experience with kids you don't consider your own. Mm-hmm. So,
which I don't.
Right. Yeah. So, I get that, and sometimes it's like, yeah, we're playing another map like this, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling. What's the word? The flow of time more lately. Mm-hmm. Than I have like in the past.
Quickening?
Yes. Mm. And so I'm trying to cherish as all these moments that I can. Kind of a somber thing to end this episode on.
You're saying like with the boys in specific?
Yeah.
Because they're growing up fast?
Well, everything's... It's just life.
Yeah.
Waka waka.
Any that'd be fun. Any recommendations for people to watch or listen to or play?
What are you playing right now? You always ask me, and I would every day on the car home. I'm like, I forgot to ask him back.
Some Marvel Rivals and some Hades 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else? I know there's one you're missing. You're leaving out.
Oh, Street Fighter?
Street
A
Fighter.
little bit.
Mr. Sagat. Mr.
I
Tiger.
was gonna finally take him to rank tonight. Try to match your plat 4. Are you still on plat 4?
That was a bold-faced lie, and you know it.
It was.
Plat 4.
That's not that.
Bitch,
high.
I started on iron.
That's doable in like a day. If grinding in Street Fighter is not hard.
Yeah.
Up till I'd say for me, it starts to get tricky in like the mid diamonds.
Wait, what's higher, plat or diamond?
Diamond.
Okay.
It was plat, diamond, master.
That's what I meant to say.
Oh, when you told me?
Yeah.
Diamond 4?
Yeah.
Okay. That would have been
maybe that would have triggered some alarms. Then.
Plat 4 is very I was definitely surprised that I'm like, yeah, that's for as many hours as he has in, that's seeable.
No, I'm still at the point where I finished Chun-Li's combo trials and I'm going through them again and again and executing them faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning new things, especially about Serenity Strike.
Is that her stance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the cool things you can do with that. And just getting the hang of canceling and...
special canceling?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, if I had $1 for every time I did a drive rush, I could get a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's something I'm going to have to do.
Do you use a macro or do you double tap forward?
I double tap forward.
I would, on one of your spare buttons, set a parry macro. Because you can just, if you are not...
Do I have a spare button? I have a... Well, I mean, I can drive parry with ZL.
Yeah. So the way that... It got changed like season 2, but the way that drive rush now works, you don't have to input a dash. Because that's really hard on controller. Double tap with your thumb.
Yeah.
What you can do is not be holding down or back, so forward or neutral, and press parry as if at the same timing as if it were a special cancel, and you'll get a drive rush.
That's what that means.
Well, when it says double tap forward or press
it's
parry.
just these. It may as well be hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
I can read most of this stuff, but God, that specifically, I spend time looking at it, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Have you done Chun-Li's character guide?
Yeah.
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 I think the hardest thing about the game is just how many laws it has. Like so many things that are hard to get internalized, like the fact that you can only cancel the only super that can be canceled out of standard special moves is level 3. You can out of EX special moves you can cancel into level 2, but level 1s have to be out of a special cancelable normal or target.
You're talking about overdrive?
Yeah, sorry.
When you say okay,
yes, yeah. I'm an old head.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just stuff like that, which just kind of doesn't make sense, but it, obviously it's there for a reason.
Right.
And burnout rules. Do you know how burnout works?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
they went over that in World Tour.
They did.
Yeah.
Did they say specifically it's 2 frames more on every move?
No. That's good to know. Yeah.
When you're in burnout, it's everything you block has 2 extra frames of blocks done. That's why pressure is much more real in burnout.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I don't know how much you played online, but if you're in burnout, people can just walk you to the corner and you don't have an option.
My Wi-Fi is so shit that I only played when I was at the hotel.
Yeah.
The last week in California. I'm going out of town again tonight.
Where are you going?
I'm not gonna say on.
Oh, there you go.
Here, it's nothing personal.
I forgot we're recording.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right. Tune in next week for Famicom Jump.
They do it.
They do the jump.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sticking around.
Bye.